Hello. It has been a week since I last streamed. That was not intentional. I had a very busy week, not going to lie. Yeah, we are going to be playing Mega Man today because, well, it's Mega Man. Why else? Okay, but... Oh, hello, Narina. Hello, Sky. Hope y'all are doing well. I have an update. Not everyone has heard this. Some of y'all have, but not everyone. I'm just gonna say this right now. I have some health issues that are going to need to be resolved later on down the road. Specifically with my nose. I now know why my nose is so, stuffed up. I have a polyp, and it is not very pretty. It is the reason why I've been all stuffy, why I can't really breathe through my nose most of the time, and it's just painful. So, I'll probably have to get surgery for that. Actually, no, I will have to, but I don't know when. Whenever that does happen, I will probably take, the day off just to recover. May even stream a bit more after that because, I won't be able to go to work or anything, so yeah. I just thought I'd say that. Anyway, another big update. I am now using my Switch 2 Pro controller, so I'm gonna test that out while I play this game. Games. So. Let me just make sure. I think I'll just take it off the charger now. Hello, Mike. Hello, Cappy. Hello, Narina. Hello, Sky. You might need more than one day, Shinami. Yeah, probably. I might need, 3 days. I don't know. It really just depends. I know for a fact I'm not going to be allowed to lift anything over 25 pounds for a week. Makamang. Yes. Oh, Mekaman. Yes. Right, here we go. Mega Man. Capcom. Digital Eclipse. Photosensitivity warning. This game contains flashing lights or patterns which may be... Alright. Here we go. I'll just get on my main account. I can scan amiibos, that's cool. But you know what? I'm just going to play this game and have some fun. So, games. So this features the first 6 Mega Man games, being the original, Mega Man 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's very good. Remember what, Cappy? Mashing R will make bosses fold. Right, well, I'm going to play this, and then afterwards I will more than likely go through the database, museum, and all that stuff. So, here we go. Yeah, so here's the very first Mega Man game. We've got 6 Robot Masters. Cutman, Gutsman, Iceman, Bombman, Fireman, or Electman. Who do I start off with? I'm probably just gonna start off with Cutman. Honestly, these Robot Masters are iconic. Clear points, 90,000. Okay. So let me talk about my, experience with the Mega Man games. Ow! I already took damage. So, I initially found the Mega Man games in 2010. Use specific skills. Also, if you pause, you can do fun stuff. Cool. Ow! I am very rusty at this. If you pause, you can do fun stuff. You can add a filter. That's cool. So I got into this in 2010, and this was thanks to some really old YouTubers. You plan to make predictions in my streams, Shinami? I would love that. I like viewer engagement. I found these games in 2010 thanks to some, YouTubers I used to watch a long time ago. I remember their names very well. Pink Kitty Rose and, Roa Mithril. Roa Mithril would often at times do perfect runs where he would go through every single stage. I did not press the jump button. He would go through every stage and do it damageless. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Of course, as you can tell, I am a bit of a noob when it comes to this game. So, yeah. Oh, trust me, when I was 10 years old, I was a master at Mega Man. Of course, now that I'm in my 20s and I haven't touched this game in years, well, not anymore. Oh well. Anyway, these are octopus batteries. They take exactly 5 hits to kill. Why do I remember this information? I have no clue. Anyway, this Pro Controller is feeling really smooth. Come on. No? Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. No. Yeah, so anyway, Cutman's stage is probably the go-to stage for the most part, because, it's pretty easy, and Cutman himself isn't too difficult to, defeat. Oh, Teebs! Hello! Yes, it's me, the Schnummy! It's Teebs! Hi, hope you're doing well, Teebs. I'm currently playing Mega Man, specifically on the Mega Man Legacy Collection. Yep, I'm playing Mega Man. Teebs, I'm a huge Mega Man fan. Like, I could probably yap about that for hours if I wanted to. Like, I played the original Mega Man games, I got obsessed with the Mega Man X games, I also watched the Ruby Spears cartoon from back in the day. This is Big Eye, ow, and it does big damage to you if you get hit by it. I'll be trying X again at the end of the month. I'm playing all the Mega Man games, and I want to play the Mega Man X games before May comes to an end. Because, it's Mega May. Ow. Those are screw tops, I believe. So they are definitely a pain in my butt. Anyway, here's the boss. Cutman. He's kind of relatively easy. He will throw his cutters, and he just takes a lot of damage from the Mega Buster. X is still the one series that gives me so many issues. Really? However so? Are we talking about, like, issues with streaming, or difficulty issues, or what? Anyway, that's Cutman. Probably a skill issue. Honestly, yeah, these games are not easy. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go in weakness order. Get good. Aw, you don't have to be mean to Teebs, Coon Mike. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's just a joke, I know. Okay, with that being said, let's go on to the next boss in weakness order, Elecman. I like how he was given a posh voice in Powered Up. That was pretty funny. He knows I love him platonically. Yup. This is true. Am I going to have trouble with this first section? I swear to God. I will say this. The game is kind of hard to control at times. It is the very first Mega Man game, so naturally, for a first game in the series, it's not going to... I really want to do a replay of Legends. Those games have a special place in my heart. Prediction started? Ooh. Prediction. Predict with channel points. Will Snob defeat Elecman? Oh! Well, let's take a look-see. Will I defeat Elecman? Use your channel points to, make a bet and find out. Okay. We're going all in. If you lose, I swear to God. No. No. Cappy, no. I don't want to cry. Ah. Ah. Ow. Why is this room giving me so much trouble? Anyway. Here come the disappearing blocks, aka one of the most annoying parts of Mega Man. While they do have patterns, it's also all about timing. Anyway, I put 12k points in this. 12,000 points? Cappy, are you sure that's too much? That might be a little too much. Oh god. Yeah, Cappy's gambling. He's gambling all of his points. And for what? No, you're not gonna use a knife on me. Only I can use a knife on you. Ow. Ow. I swear to God, I'm gonna die. I'm at 1 HP. Help. Help. Oh, I hate this. No. No. What even was the prediction anyway? I didn't even read the whole thing. Why would you put 12,000 points on that though, Cappy? That's the question. Mashing R will help. Oh, the pause button. Yeah, holding L rewinds, I know. I'm gonna die again. Alright, so that weapon there, I cannot get yet. That is the Magnet Beam. Basically, it is a weapon that allows you to just make platforms from thin air. I think that's pretty cool. Since I do not have the proper weapon to get it, I cannot go and get it. So I'm just gonna have to... Yo, buddy, can you, like, move? Thank you. Ow. Ow. So I plan on playing all 11 Mega Man games, then going to Mega Man X. I may do more after that, I don't know. There's also another game called Mega Man Wily Wars, which I will briefly go over. Also required. What's also required, my dear Cappy? For Wily Stage 1? Oh, you mean the pausing. Oh, you mean the Magnet Beam! Mega Man X's Peak, yes. Yes. Yeah, Magnet Beam is required for Wily Stage 1. So, like, if you don't have it, you can't really progress. Ready for all the Mega Man content? I'm glad you are, Teebs. Ah! Oh. No! Big Eye, no! I'm just gonna go in here. I don't want to die yet. Also, for whatever reason, Mega Man is the only game in the series to have, that points system up top. Oh my god, how did I not die? Come on. Oh. So yeah, for Mega May, I'm going to be playing Mega Man for the next several streams. Anyway, here comes Elecman. Elecman is much, much harder. But with, his weakness, he goes down in 3 hits. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I should probably try and do a Buster only challenge of these games, not gonna lie. But I know for a fact my ass can't handle it right now. Prediction result is hell yeah. See? Cappy, I won with 2 HP. 13,000 points are going to Cappy. Good lord. And 2 others. Okay. I was just looking at that. Now, next up in the weakness chain is Iceman. Ice, baby. Yeah, see, you win, Cappy. That's because you were smart and you knew I was gonna win. Oh yeah, you crashed Mega Man. How'd you do it, Cappy? Tell us. Tell us how you crashed Mega Man. Anyway, Iceman's gimmick is that we have water. However, there are no underwater physics in this game. I move a bit slower, yeah, but I don't really float. Anyway, we got little, penguins here, uh-oh. Oh, another prediction started, oh my god. This guy is just starting all these predictions. Will Snom defeat Iceman? We'll just have to wait and see, shall we? You're in the stage. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, we do have ice physics. So, yeah. Ow. 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 Stop up there, jump. Hold on. Ice stages in Mega Man were always a bad trip for you. What do you mean, go back? I'll crash the game later. Apparently, Cappy showed me that I can crash this game here in Iceman stage, and I missed it. But it's whatever. Whoa. Yeah, see, disappearing block puzzles are kind of ass. And these. Oh my god, these platforms are glitchy as hell and not fun to go. This chat delay is terrible. It's not that terrible. It's delayed by a single second. Maybe 2 seconds. Ah. Oh, come on. Help, help, help. No. I hate this. No. No. Help. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm about to get a game over, y'all. Not as terrible like the Legend of Zelda stream. Oh god, don't remind me of the Minish Cap streams. That was before I, you know, had a stable connection. Nowadays, my connection is actually stable and it doesn't lag behind. Yeah, it lags a bit, I'll admit, but the lag is only by a couple of seconds at most, so it's not that bad. In my opinion. Oh. Well, I screwed that one up. Yay for stability. Stability is great. No. Come on. Oh. I scrolled the enemy off. I scrolled it off screen. Yay. Now I don't have to worry about it. Now. Foot holders. These things are not fun, because they shoot you every time they change directions. This game, this section is all about patience and avoiding projectiles. Oh. There we go. Alright, halfway through! No! No! Okay, so that's how the rewind feature works. I'm sorry, I don't want to deal with this hell again. Now, can you fly down, please? Buddy, fly down. I'm gonna die. Oh. And they add the Pangoos to the mix. Pangoos. What sucks about these is they don't hold a solid pattern. Yeah, no, they don't hold a solid pattern. They just go wherever the hell they feel like it. Sometimes you have to wait like 10 minutes just to get up here. I got lucky. Oh, extra life. Oh god. Nope. Give me. Give me. I'm gonna wait in Mega Man 3. You're gonna wait in Mega Man 3? Well, let's see just how fast I can complete this game. Big Eye. No. I am not dying at the end of the stage. Okay. I get some HP back. Woo! Whee! Okay. Slide into the boss door. Come on. I can get some free HP. Anyway, let me get the Thunder Beam out. Whee! I can just fly in. I could go in backwards if I wanted to. Anyway, here's Iceman. He is pretty easy. He jumps up, shoots 3 ice slashers, then he shoots 3 ice slashers in slow motion like that when jumping. Fun fact, you can still die even after you defeat the boss. So, don't die. Anyway, yeah, Thunder Beam just wrecks Iceman. Honestly, all the weaknesses destroy him. And prediction result is hell yeah. Yeah, because despite being so rusty at this game, I still win. Okay, 10 points go to Mike or Snoopy. Hooray! Good job. Good job, Mike. Alright, next up, Fireman. Why the hell is Fireman not Iceman's weakness? I have no clue. Yes, good job to you, Mike. Okay. More of these Screw Bombers. They only take 3 hits to defeat, but they're hard to defeat because you gotta wait for them to pop up. Anyway, Fireman is the polar opposite of Iceman. He's very fiery. Anyway. We've got all these fire pillars here, which are rather scary to get through. Not gonna lie. For whatever reason, if you shoot at them, it sounds like you're damaging them, but you're not. That's a bit of a weird thing. Okay, prediction started again. Will I defeat Fireman? The answer is probably going to be yes, but we'll just have to wait and see. I honestly want to do a ranking of all the Mega Man stages and all the weapons. Also, these visual glitches are basically just what happens in, well, the original Mega Man. Also, for whatever reason, that pit right there is a bottomless pit, despite the fact there's no bottomless pit there. Ah! You spent half your points. No! Nope, I hate you. Rah. Cappy, why are you spending half your points? Do you just like gambling? Confirmed. Cappy absolutely loves to gamble his points away. Yes, Mike is celebrating. Okay. This is the section that's actually not very easy. For damageless. I need to focus. Nope, I didn't make it. It is possible to get through there, but it's not that easy. Ugh, so close. Oh well. And those are killer bullets, if I'm not mistaken. Look, I was so obsessed with these games that I literally memorized the names of most of these enemies. Of course, again, since it's been years, I don't remember all of them. So, that's just lovely. I also even have a book that basically goes over all the stuff in the major Mega Man games. The original Mega Man games and the Mega Man X games. Of course, this was released before Mega Man 11 got released. Anyway, next up is Fireman. He is weak to the Ice Slasher. I'll try to think in more different predictions than just winning the boss then. No, it's fine. Fireman is actually kind of tough, mostly because he's lighting a fire under me. Anyway, I lost. Yeah, not gonna lie, Fireman might actually be one of the toughest Robot Masters in this game. Because he doesn't die in 3 hits to his weakness. What? Cappy, what is it? Anyway, I have 1 life left. I'm gonna die. Fireman is definitely a tough boss. Nope. Die. Thank you. And now Mega Man has disappeared into the void. He's gone. Okay. With that being said, let's go to Bomb Man next. Prediction result is hell yeah. Despite the fact I lost the first time. I guess they're just not wanting me to, die instantly. I don't know. Anyway, 6.4 thousand points are going to Cappy. Good job, Cappy. I like keeping viewer engagement. It died, but no game over. Yeah, exactly. So I guess that's what you mean by I've won. I did not get a game over. Okay. Nice. Okay. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but the death spikes there, fun fact about those. Those are, well, of course, instant death, but in Mega Man 1, well, oh, hey Sniper Joe. In Mega Man 1, even if you have invincibility frames, you'll still instantly die if you touch the death spikes. Anyway, those are Sniper Joes. They have a shield, and when you're not shooting at them, they'll pull their shield back and shoot back at you. They take a number of hits, so yeah. Also, you can't really try to jump over them, because if you do, they will just jump up and hit you. Not fun. Anyway, we got beaks and we got killer bullets. Quite a fun combination of enemies. Ow. 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 Anyway, more killer bullets here. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can just get through that room with no effort. I forget what those are called, but, like, yeah, see? You die instantly, even if you are invincible. Doesn't matter. I don't know, the rewind feature is kind of fun to use. But I don't want to do this because I don't want to get a game over yet. Oh. You have 12.9k points. Nice. Anyway, here's a 1-up. Yay. Whee! In some Mega Man games, if you are right next to Sniper Joe, you can quite literally just go up to their shield and you can hit them through the shield. That's pretty cool. Alright, so this boss corridor is kind of like Elecman's in that it's vertical, except we go down. Whee! Also, I can just hug the right side of the wall and go all the way down without having to go down the ladders. Woo! Alright, here's Bomb Man. He's weak to Firestorm. He likes to jump around and throw his hyper bombs at you. Ah. And there's his weapon, Hyper Bomb. Also, once I get all the weapons in this game, I'm just going to tell you my ranking of them. Anyway, let's go to Gutsman. Anyway, those are Metals. They only appear here, and they have not appeared in any other stage thus far. For whatever reason. And then we got these moving platforms, which make a really annoying noise. There's nothing you can really do about that. Okay. Anyway, they also dip down, so you gotta jump at specific points. Not like how I did that. Or that. Or that. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna rewind. No more rewinding. If I get a game over here, I get a game over. It's okay. I think the enemies can, drop 1-ups, but it's very, very rare. Assuming they drop 1-ups. They definitely do in the modern games. But again, hugely rare. Yeah, so they introduce you to the moving platform, then they give you, holes you gotta jump over. And I died. I'm just gonna continue. They can allow you to continue, but you don't save at your checkpoint. You start back at the very beginning of the stage and you get a game over. Which is fine. See, this is why Magnet Beam would have been good. TBH, there are two weapons that could allow me to get the Magnet Beam, which are Gutsman's weapon, and ironically enough, Elecman's weapon. No. I'm gonna try that again. Oh! There we go. And... Bladers. Yes, but I was truly obsessed with the Mega Man games back when I was a 10-year-old. Which seems kind of fitting for a 10-year-old. Anyway, those are, those kind of look like metals, but, they, have anthropomorphic bodies. More Death Spike, one more for good measure, just throwing pickaxes at me, ow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a damageless run of this game. Or any of the games just yet. Maybe at a later date. Oh, fudge. No, ow. Maybe at a later date I'll try it, but for now, that's just not happening. There's a 1-up there. Hello, Big Eye. I've missed you from the past 2 stages. Yeah, Fireman and Bomb Man did not have any big eyes. Anyway. Nets. Is it prediction time fine, or do you guys need more time? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Mike says it's good. Anyway. Here's Gutsman. He is weak to the Hyper Bomb. So, his major gimmick is that every time he hits the ground, he causes an earthquake. Hyper Bomb is kind of a weird weapon to use because you've got to wait for it to explode in order to deal damage. So, it's fine. It works. It does good damage, yeah, but it's just kind of... there. Alright. Now that being said, I gotta go back to Electman stage. So... prediction result is nuh-uh. Yeah, because I died. Or no, I didn't lose a life. At least this go around. Okay. 10 more points go to Mike. Hooray! Ow. 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 Yay, Mike gets 10 points. It's actually really cool. How you can just bet channel points, and you could either win it big or not get anything. I think it's a refund. I mean, yeah, it just really depends on how many people are engaged with it. Mike showing why he's a Chad. I agree. I agree. Anyway. Invisible block section. I believe in Shnom. Thank you. I appreciate those words. Alright. Whee! W. I agree. W indeed. Very big W. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, this section isn't quite as bad as the other one there, but... oh. Almost took damage, but I didn't. Right here, just gonna... avoid... avoid? I have 1 HP, I'm gonna die. Okay. That being said, let me get Gutsman's weapon, Super Arm, which is what allows you to move these blocks. But again, Thunder Beam can just do that. And with that being said, I have Magnet Beam. Woo! And there is sadly no choice to leave this stage. Now I will say this, these enemies here, they can be defeated with other weapons. Mega Buster could only stun them, but Thunder Beam here can just destroy them. Pretty much all weapons can destroy them, besides Ice Slasher. But, yeah. No! I'm gonna wait. Don't die on me. 13,000 points. Why do you have 13,000 points, dear Cappy? Wow. Okay, but this Pro Controller, it feels great to hold. Alright, Big Eye. No. I don't like dying. No. I don't like dying. I don't like dying. Do I have 2 lives? Okay, well, I did make it here, so... I can just get through here. I want to get through here, and I want to go to Wily. Will Wily get crushed by Shnom? Currently, 1,010 points are on Taken Down. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh. Great. I love how when you rewind, the music just rewinds with it. Kind of hilarious. Alright, with that being said, it's time to go through Elecman. I hate you. I hate you so much, Elecman. I need a big enough bet to see and any change to your 8.7k. Yeah, exactly. I understand, Mike, it's fine. If only there were... I need to get more viewers engaged, that's the thing, so maybe I should start rating some channels. I don't know. Maybe that could build up more followers, but I just need to do my best, that's all. Okay. Here we go. Elecman. Don't kill me this time. Yeah, Thunder Beam does a ton of damage. Well, that being said, I have completely obliterated Elecman. Yay! And that means I can go to Dr. Wily. Alright, here we go. Dr. Wily. It's not one stage, it's 4 stages. Anyway, good lord, the Wily capsule beeping here is annoying. Also, that's a completely different Wily capsule than what he normally uses. Normally, it's a blue capsule that's kind of round, but this one's a bit more wide, flat, and red. Anyway, Wily is not pulling any punches here, because he's giving us some big eyes. Anyway. Janai Sepai? I don't know French. Mike's the only one doing the predictions, all. Okay. Anyway, they kind of require you to use, special weapons here. Ow. 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 Come on. It means I don't know. Okay. Okay, this section. Ow. Ow. No. Ow. Yeah, that's actually a really tough section, not gonna lie. No HP then. Looks like I'm not getting any HP. Ow. Fleas. Yeah, those things are literally called fleas. They pretty much are fleas. That section seems to suck. Yeah, honestly, some of this is a little unfair, especially with the fleas there. It's just like, ow. Anyway, here, got a room with the killer bullets. Hooray! I could literally just grind for HP if I wanted to. See, look. Anyway, as soon as the killer bullet goes off screen, a new one just respawns. Okay. No. No. I hate that. No. I don't care if this is called cheating or not. I don't want to deal with this. Ah! Yeah, farm zone. Oh god, I'm at 2 HP. Anyway, right here! More footholders. This time we've got death spikes on the ceiling and the floor. I'm just gonna get out Magnet Beam. Magnet Beam is just useful here. Ah! Shit. And right here, if you do not have Magnet Beam, you literally are not able to progress. Ah. So I'm gonna rewind and get my points back. Because I do not want to just waste it mindlessly like that. Okay. Anyway. Nope. How did Mega Man manage to do that? Alright, next up. Boss time. And this is one of the most iconic and devilish bosses in the series. I died. I was gonna die anyway. So I'm just Elect Beam pause this. Yeah, you know what, fine, I'll do that. This is Yellow Devil, better known as one of the most annoying bosses ever introduced. Yeah, basically, he comes in from the left side with big ol' yellow blobs, forming the body. Now, the thing is, you can cheese this boss. No, I did not do that right. Can I Thunder Beam him? Yeah. I can just do that. Really easy. Okay. Yellow Devil is the most annoying boss here. And we immediately go on to stage 2. Alright. Anyway, with stage 2, no. I hate this. You never be able to defeat him in X6. Oh. I think you're thinking of X5, because X6 did not have the Yellow Devil variant. It did have a variant of Yellow Devil, which I will go over once I get there. Anyway, you can also notice that we did not have our weapons refilled, so just gonna refill the Magnet Beam. And in here is Cutman. He is pretty easy. In fact, I dare say he's probably even easier here, because there's no, Gutsman blocks at the very beginning. Ow. Yeah, it was X5. Yeah, see, that's how much I remember this, my dearest, Sky. I just remember that easily. That, and I was literally watching Mega Man X videos not too long ago. Anyway, we got... Okay. Next up is Elect Man. Oh god. Die. So this stage introduces a boss refight, meaning that I'm gonna have to refight the old bosses I had previously defeated. And I am refilling my Magnet Beams because I will more than likely need Magnet Beam. What the fuck? How? I just slipped off. I didn't even hold L down for that long. I even... I stopped holding L down, so explain that. Okay, man. Anyway, these octopus batteries are put in a very hard spot. And because I don't feel like dealing with that, I'm just gonna use Thunder Beam. Bye. And bye. Okay. I just love how an extra life popped up, but I couldn't get it. Apparently, Snom can learn Thunder. This is true, I can learn Thunder. Like, if you piss me off enough, I will quite literally summon a storm just to kill you. So don't piss me off. Just kidding. Just kidding, I don't actually... I'm too wholesome to just kill a person. And Snom himself wouldn't do that. Anyway, this next boss is actually very unique. This is Copy Robot. So, here, we get copied, and gasp! It's another Mega Man! Anyway, fake Mega Man will shoot at you. He'll run around, he'll jump, he'll get away from you. Dear God, it's a copy. Oh. Get away from me. The funny thing is, let me just show you. He will actually take whatever weapon you're using and use it. So, depending on what weapon you have, that's what he does with it. So, here, with Gutsman's weapon, he can't do anything. Because Super Arm requires you to have a block near you in order to use it. And like, if I press the attack button, he'll jump at me, but like, he can't do shit. It's kinda hilarious, not gonna lie, but I am about to die. He does seem to be slightly weak to Firestorm, evidently. He's taking 2 hits of damage instead of just the normal 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Now you... give yourself. Okay. Well, that being said, you also have to really be careful, because, again, depending on what weapon he uses, like, if he uses it better than you can, you're kind of sort of screwed. I hit my mic stand on accident. Oopsies. Did I just... I think I may have stun-locked him temporarily. There we go. Okay, okay. For whatever reason, when I was playing this game a while ago, I, had a lot of trouble with it. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. But anyway. 107,000 points. Anyway, here's stage 3 and the music changes. Also, this stage is a lot shorter. I'll show you why. In a second, anyway. Oh, no. Come on. Ow. Don't kill me, please. Oh, God. I'm just blitzing through this. Anyway, here, we just keep going, and then all of a sudden, a water current pushes us forward. I should really have my weapon out just so I can pause and get it out. Anyway, now we've got killer bullets, which seem to kind of glitch out a bit for some reason. This enemy has a name, it's just stupid. Oh god. Glitch bullets. Oh my god. Anyway, this boss, I do not remember the exact name of it. It's like... What I do know is that it's very weak to the super arm. And there are 7 variants of this. We've got the orange one. We've got the blue one. Ow. Light blue one. We've got a green one. Ow. And I died. Anyway, I just restart at stage 3, which is still really easy. CWU01P. Okay, that's the name of it. Thank you, Cappy. I really... Yeah, I died. It is somewhat stupid. I need to get that book out at one point just so I can share all my Mega Man information. Excuse me. Whee! Yeah, so long as you shoot it from far enough away, you won't have to worry about the killer bullets damaging you too much. Okay. Let's actually defeat this thing. It's completely random where it comes out, evidently, because it came out from top the first time, and now it's coming out from the right side. Now here. How broken would Sonic be in the Mega Man world? I mean, Sonic and Mega Man did a crossover in the Archie comics, I remember that. Now. Super Arm just one-shots them. Die. Thing is, you only have 4 blocks, and there's 7 of them, so you kinda gotta be careful. Just use it on the last 4, because at that point they're moving so fast that you kinda just wanna do that. Alright, final stage. Let's just keep going. Yes, ad break. Amy can lift Zero's hammer. Oh, crazy. Ow. Ah. Come on. Anyway, we got another one of these moving platforms here. Which does not seem to have any of that annoying noise. So, yeah. Yeah, rare item, as Cappy says. There is a rare item. I don't remember the exact name of it. Again. This thing. As soon as you touch this, all of your HP and all of your weapon energy will just be completely refilled. So if I hadn't died in the 3rd stage, I would have had all my energy just fully refilled. Now, because I'm impatient, I'm just going to do that. Get my butt up there. And now... Yashichi. Yashichi. Okay, it's Yashichi. Thank you, Cappy. In here, we have Bomb Man. So... back to using the weapons. Kill the bosses. Die. Okay, so who the heck is up next? Pause melt them. Alright, I'll pause melt them. Yeah, see, this is just gonna... This is gonna allow me to not use all my energy up. Ow. That, and I just don't want to deal with these guys anymore. Yeah, Iceman just kind of... He just kind of freaking died. Sorry, buddy. Now, Hyper Bomb. Ow. I don't know if I can really do this with Hyper Bomb. I can. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Alright, that's all the bosses defeated once again. Hooray! I'm gonna fill up Firestorm. And here we go. So here comes the Wily capsule, and it's his Wily machine. Anyway, this doesn't have any invincibility frames, so you can just constantly shoot and it just goes down quickly. Those Arcane shots are a bit annoying. No. Screw you, Wily. Ow. Oh well. Yeah, I know, I died. Cappy. I was trying to do it the old-fashioned way, without, the pausing, but evidently I need to do it. So that being said, is it weak to Firestorm, or is it weak to Thunderbeam? It seems to be. It's weak to Firestorm. This one is weak to Thunderbeam, though, so... It's just dying. Slowly. I'm using multiple Thunder Beams, but not that much. He's still dying quick. Oh, 1 HP? Die! And with that being said, Wily has been defeated. And now he's begging for forgiveness because he doesn't want to die. Absolute cinema. This game is absolute cinema. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. Prediction result is in. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. 1K go to Micro Snoopy. Holy moly, good job. Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace! Who would have thought that Mega Man would have had to do this at least another dozen times? Anyway, with that being said, that is the end of Mega Man. Honestly, this is a nice little game. And this one game just kind of spawned a bunch of new games. It was crazy. Oh, look at that. The direct refund until the odds increase more than 1 to 1. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, there's Mega Man, or technically, his name's Rock. Because, as it turns out, he wasn't always supposed to be Mega Man. He was initially just Rock Light, until Dr. Wily became evil and decided to try and take over the world. Yuki-chan's papa is the sound programmer, that's nice. And then we get to see Dr. Light and Roll, Mega Man's sister. Alright. Right, with that being said, I will now just, get out of here. So yeah, we've just got all this nice little stuff. We've got all these enemies. Those things are called Watchers, Gabioles, Kamadomas. Okay, so they aren't called fleas, but they look like fleas. Killer Bombs. Okay, so they're not killer bullets. My bad. Adhering Susie. Everyone called them octopus batteries. Where did I get that name from? Crazy Razy. Super Cutters. Screwdrivers. Sniper Joes. Okay, that's like one of the only names I got right. Chain Keys. Big Eye. I got that name right. Picklemen. That's nice. Footholders. I also got those right. Yeah, these things are annoying, as it says there. Blasters. Bunby Heli. Pepe. Bomb Bomb Bomb. Mambu. Metal. The Yellow Devil. Copy Robot. CWU-01P. And Wily Machine 1. As well as all the Robot Masters. Nice. Okay, with that being said, I've only been playing for an hour now. I think it's time we move on to another game. What did I see? What you talking about, Cappy? Oh. Did it now, let me... Oh, yeah, right there. Shows the weakness. Yeah, Wily Machine 1 is actually, Wait, I could? Oh, shit. I could fight them. Oh, dear. Do I do this? Okay. Yeah, so, let me just show this off. With Cutman, he is extremely weak to Gutsman's weapon, because, you know, rock, beat, scissors. How weak, in fact? 2 hits. It takes 2 freaking hits to kill him. Iceman hits pretty hard. So does Luckman. Shock of all shocks. But yeah. Copy Robot is weak to Firestorm, and so is Wily Machine 1. Okay, so I got those right. Now, with that being said, let's move on to the next game. Mega Man 2. Developed in 1988, and I believe it was also released in 88. In the year of 200X, a super robot named Mega Man was created. Dr. Light created Mega Man to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Mega Man. Yeah, also fun fact, those first 6 Robot Masters there, they were actually Dr. Light's creations, but were taken by Wily to fight against Mega Man. According to the lore, anyway. Anyway, they really just decided to hammer home that Mega Man 2 was going to be a lot better than the original Mega Man. And my god, that opening was pretty cool. And we just got Mega Man standing there, his hair waving in the wind. Synthetic hair, mind you. It's not actual hair like us humans, but he is pretty human for a robot. Do difficult mode. Pay me. I don't want to do difficult mode. But you know what? Screw it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. Time to screw myself over. Anyway, we got 8 more Robot Masters. So, we have Bubble Man, Airman, Quickman, Woodman, Crashman, Flashman, Metalman, and Heatman. Fun fact, Crashman was, for whatever reason, named Clashman in some versions. If you hold either A or B... What is it, Cappy? When loading into a stage... little birds will fly by. Okay, well with that being said, let's go to Metal Man. So Metal Man is oftentimes the first Robot Master that people go into. Why is this? It's probably because of his weapon. I already did give it a try, unfortunately, and it didn't seem to work. Is it A and B, or is it A or B? Regardless of the case, we get conveyor belts. And we get these giant presses. Oh, another prediction started. Uh-oh. One of the two. Okay. Okay. So, will the boss get crushed by me? I hope so. Anyway, that item I picked up at the very beginning, that's a new item. Featured now featured here. It's an E-Tank. E-Tanks are basically just, cans of energy that Mega Man can drink from to replenish all of his energy at any point. So that does make the game a bit easier, but you're only restricted to 4. If you collect any more, you don't get any more. Anyway, these enemies, people call them moles because they drill through the ground. They can appear at any point, anywhere, and they're freakishly annoying. Basically, a no-damage runner's worst enemy. Add in conveyor belts to the mix, and it just gets worse. Also, the weapon energy and health energy sprites have changed in this game going forward. No longer do they have the Mega Man 1 style. They were given a new style, and it's way more iconic, I'm just gonna say that. Honestly, Mega Man 2 is just far more iconic as a whole. Anyway, up there is a 1-up, but unfortunately I cannot get to it, so... yeah. No way to get to it, but it's okay. I'm gonna die a lot anyway. I do not remember the names of these enemies. Oh god, oh god, oh god. They're like little jesters riding on, huge balls, but these are like metal gears or something. Ow. There's another energy tank there. Oh yeah, it is just way better in general. Pretty much everything about this game is better than the original. They basically just made it a far better game overall. Anyway, all boss gates now have Dr. Wily's iconic letter there. From this game forward, pretty much. Like, there are exceptions to the rule, and every game does it just a little differently, but it's become iconic. Mega Man 2 is the first game to have that. Anyway, here's Metal Man. So he just runs in place until you shoot him. Honestly, he is a sort of easy boss. I say he's easy, but I wouldn't... Problem is that he does become really fanatic with his metal blades. I completely forgot to rank all the original Mega Man weapons. I should probably do that. Yeah, he shoots his metal blades depending on where you are. As for how high he jumps, I don't remember if there's a pattern to that. But regardless of whether there's a pattern or not, here's something you can do. If you get too close to him, he jumps to the other side of his arena. I almost died again. That would have been embarrassing as hell. But with that being said, first stage done. And we got the iconic jingle. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, got him. Anyway, Mega Man gets equipped with the Metal Blade. Honestly, this weapon's not only iconic, it's probably one of the best weapons in the whole series. You can shoot in 8 directions, it has tons of ammunition, can shred most anything, can shred through most any enemy, and many bosses are weak to it. including Metal Man himself. So, yeah, Metal Blade is just ridiculous. Yeah, you can't actually revisit the stage. Once you defeated the Robot Master, you can no longer revisit the stage, unlike Mega Man. Alright, with that being said, I think next up I'm gonna go to Flash Man. Because, just like I said, he's weak to Metal Blade. Honestly, I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Flash Man's music. Which is a shame, really. Because, I think the music's pretty cool. Also, ice physics in this stage. I'm not sure why. Anyway, those blocks, they can only be broken via a certain weapon. That certain weapon being, Crash Man's weapon. So obviously there is a specific order. You kinda gotta get like certain weapons before others. Oh. Yeah, so that's basically Mega Man 2's answer to the Big Eye. And we've got a new Sniper Joe. I think that's cool. Oh god. I should have probably used Metal Blade there. Oh well. Barely realized Snom is not recharging his Mega Buster, just pew pew. I mean, I don't even need to recharge the Mega Buster. Okay. Come on. Okay. Whee! It's better to go down this path anyway, so you can just avoid all of those, Sniper Joe carriers. Whatever they are. But, unfortunately... Oh, there's an E-tank there. There's also one of those Crash Man blocks. Anyway. Now... on to Flash Man. So Flash Man is pretty easy. Also, we've got 2 pages of weapons here instead of just 1. That's pretty cool. Flash Man! So his arena is shaped weird. He, dies very fast. Every so often, once he gets to a specific HP, he just, uses his weapon, Flash Stopper, but we didn't get to see that because Metal Blade just screwed him over. Badly. My god. Alright. Get equipped with Time Stopper. Okay, I got the weapon name mixed up. The weapon name mixed up with another weapon from a different game. Message from Dr. Light. Oh yeah, look. We get item 3 completed. Get your weapons ready. Item 3 is not a weapon. It is basically a, platform item. There are 3 items. Item 1 is just a little, floating platform that rises up slowly. Item 2 is basically a jet-propelled platform that goes forward really fast. And item 3 can scale walls. Anyway, with that being said, I've completed Flash Man. So now it's time for Bubble Man. Here we go. Anyway, we got these little frog enemies. Keep a frog on screen at all times, and the bigger frogs don't actually spawn more of their little babies. Anyway, we got these platforms, which instantly fall as soon as you touch them. So you gotta move quickly. These enemies, they don't like losing their shells. At the very least, we've got the databases, so I can just see the exact names of these enemies right away, whenever I want to. Okie dokie. Oh, we got little shrimpies! These things die really fast to Metal Blade. Oh look, an extra life! See, look at that. Metal Blade just wrecks everything in sight. We can hear the guitars in the OST go insane. No. I don't want to die yet. Use the Metal Blade 7 times, pause, resume, then fire 7 more shots. Huh? I don't think I've got infinite energy, Cappy. But maybe I just didn't do it right. Regardless of the case... Blah. Die. Anyway, we actually have underwater physics in this game, unlike in, the original Mega Man. Anyway, we got crabs raining down on us. I don't like that. And back to Bubble Man. His weapon of choice is the Bubble Lead. And he's also very, very weak to Metal Blade. And he's got spikes on, his ceiling. So you can't jump too high or else you die. Anyway, just like the previous weapon, or the previous boss, Flashman, this guy is really freaking easy. He fucking died again. Alright, get equipped with the Bubble Lead. Bubble Lead's okay. It does decent enough damage, and it will be used later on down the road for one very specific thing. I will not say what it is just yet, but let's just say it's pretty important. Excuse me. Alright, with that being said, let's go to Heat Man. Heat Man kind of resembles a lighter. Just a big old lighter. So he is very clearly the fireman of this game. I hate this stage. You know what, fair enough. Oh no, I know exactly why. I don't need to even ask. I know why you hate the stage so much. And since... Wily Stage 3 as well? Huh. Honestly, if I did a stage ranking, well, would you want to see a stage ranking of all the Mega Man stages, or nah? What about all the weapons of Mega Man? Who would want that, is my question. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably would, but... Oh, would you look at that? Disappearing blocks, they're back. Oh, come on. Whee! If I can help, maybe. Just don't backseat, please. Not yet, anyway. Anyway. I'm gonna tell you guys why I personally hate this stage. Oh, you gotta sit. Mike's just sitting there. If you can help with the ranking? Oh. If you want to help with the ranking, then possibly. No. No. This part is, honest to God, just hell. Then you gotta do a little leap of faith. Ow. And then it's done. I had to rewind a little bit. Yeah, that one, you need item 2, pretty much. Like, seriously, that one just is a pain in the butt. Ah! Stop! Ow! Stop! Bad. Like, if we're just talking about not using any weapons, then that part is a pain in the ass. But item 2, you can just fly over it easily. Anyway, let's go against the Lighter, aka Heat Man. His weapon of choice is the Atomic Fire. Here we go. Ow. As soon as he gets hit, he will immediately go into an invincibility phase. He'll become invincible briefly, and then he'll just charge at you. Yeah, he's easy even without his weakness. Now, of course, you gotta be wary of his first shot, cause he could just cheap shot you. But like, as long as you've got the timing down, he's probably one of the easiest Robot Masters. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Here we go. Get equipped with Atomic Fire. Cappy Mega Man stream win. Whenever he gets it, that is. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he has the Legacy Collection, but whenever he can, stream. Item 1 has been completed. Yay. Yeah, he needs a capture card. Right, here we go. Well, that being said, next up is Woodman. He beats his chest like a frickin' monkey. Or gorilla. Yeah, she is. She playing Fortnite. I have Fortnite on the Switch too, but I've literally not touched the game in, like, over a month now. I've just lost interest in it now. Okay, but anyway. We got Batautons. They're little bats. They're kind of cute, not gonna lie, and they're also freaking iconic. More so than the rabbits. Wah. Anyway, we got, 3 of them here, with their wings being a slightly different color. They're now red instead of, like, purple. Anyway, here's the mini-boss, the Hot Dog. It is also weak to Metal Blade. Like so. There we go. Okay, I've got a save point to hit the hot dog. Oh. I accidentally pressed L. Okay. Whee! Da 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 da. Also, Woodman's music is pretty iconic. It's become a meme. Out. Hello, Gorilla Man. Oh god, it's Pippies! Birds! Yeah, so the Pippies, they drop their eggs and have their babies come out. It can be really annoying. Yep. Pippies. At least that's what I call them. If their official name is different, okay, that's my bad. Anyway! Die now. They added a Hadouken in the OG Mega Man, or was that only in the X series? They added Hadouken in Mega Man X. I will probably show how to get that, if I am able to show that off. Oh, and now we got roosters. So these things, you can't actually defeat them. They are literally invincible. All you have to do is just let them, run over you. Now, let's fight Woodman. And I'll show off Atomic Fire as well. So, Woodman's weapon of choice is the Leaf Shield. This game also introduced shield-based weapons. So Atomic Fire can be charged into a Super Shot and do tons of damage. Let's recharge Fire Blast one shot. I need to try this again just to make sure I'm doing this right, that's the thing. Okay, so it's recharge, it doesn't one-shot him. It two-shots him. I mean, yeah, it still does a ton of damage, but it also, yeah, see, and I just ran out of great. Yeah, fun fact. Metal Blade cannot damage Woodman. Woodman is one of the few bosses that cannot be damaged by Metal Blade. Or he doesn't take a lot of damage from it. Yeah, Woodman is giving me some trouble. Oh, okay, so he can be damaged by Metal Blade. I take back what I stated. Honestly, Woodman's not, like, super tough, but he is just a little annoying, huh? There we go. Okay. Okay, other than Woodman being an ass, stage is fine. Anyway, here comes Leaf Shield. Very interesting weapon, this one. It introduces the shield-based weapons that Mega Man is used to getting in pretty much every game. This one might be the most useless, but I don't know. I'd have to check all the Mega Man games again. Next up is Airman, who is, ironically enough, weak to the Leaf Shield. Alright. Now we've got these platforms that actually summon little, fellas to try and kill me. Only if you're standing on them, though. If you're not standing on them, they don't summon those creatures. So you just wanna just jump on them and get off ASAP. But they've got the drills there that'll... Drills, horns, whatever, that just pop up. And now we've got these cloud platforms. Yeah, it's Zeus. It's basically the robotic equivalent of Zeus. Oh. What did I do? That one just disappeared into the void. Makes my life easier. Could have sworn they were called Zeus. Who knows? Oh no, not the Pippies! Not the birds! No! I don't want to die to the birds. Birds! Ow. Anyway. They hide platforms and stuff behind the clouds and pits. But only there. Only in that room. Ah. Wow. Now we've got these things that can just blow you off the stage. The one is flying someone. He just disappeared into the void. I just fucking killed him. Sent him to the Shadow Realm. Oh, fuck. I hate you guys. I hate the Pippies. They are annoying. Okay. End of the stage is here. Woo! Man. Moo. Yay, I get pets. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Airman. He will summon little tornadoes. Some patterns are, like, damn near unavoidable, not gonna lie. Ah. No. Ah. No. Okay, there we go. I also fucking died. Guys, I fucking died. Yet I still win. I died, but I tried. Anyway, here's Air Shooter. This weapon's okay. Does the job. Oh, and message from Dr. Light. Item 2 has been completed. Heck yeah, get your weapons ready. Item 2. Frick yeah. Alright, with that being said, only 2 Robo Masters remain. So, with that being said, let's go to Crash Man. Yeah, he's not named Clash Man this time, thank God. But this is the Robo Master that I was thinking of that is actually not weak to Metal Blade at all. Like, he just takes no damage from it. And this music is also freaking iconic. Why is it so iconic? Why is it that all the Mega Man music is iconic? There's another Snom. What do you mean by that, Cappy? Then you have something else that's immune. I mean, some things are obviously immune to the Metal Blade, but I can't remember it all. I swear to God, Crash Man is immune to Metal Blade. I'll even check just to make sure. But anyway. We got moving platforms here. And we got these fellas. Weird thing is, these guys, they, started appearing here in Mega Man 2, but they appeared in the Mega Man remake. Mega Man Powered Up. Cappy's list of recommended order. Alright, give me your list. Then next time I play this game, I'll do it in that order. Here I was just doing it in relative weakness order. Excuse me. I assume I'm gonna have to do, like, Flash Man relatively early on. Because, okay. Metal, Flash, Quick, Wood, Air, Fire, Bubble. Everything. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going after Top Man first when I get to Mega Man 3. But, that's only 7 Robot Masters. No, not the Pippies. They spawn in a place that's actually really annoying. Where you're pretty much guaranteed to take damage. I don't like that. Maybe a big shot. Oh, well, in this position, they just drop their eggs and they just fall into the void. Oh, look, an E-Tank! I can get another one. Anyway, let me just show off item 1. It's a nice little floating platform. Really useful, really convenient. I need a 1-up. Those things die in one shot with the Metal Blade. They're just winding up. I need help. Help. Oh well. Okay, next up is Crash Man. Yeah, you forgot Crash Man in your list, Cappy. Yeah, he jumps when you jump. No, he jumps when I shoot. Yeah, see, look at that. He, doesn't take damage from Metal Blade, see? I'm gonna restart this fight. He jumps when you attack, because when I jump, oh, or he can jump like that. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Air to Crash. Also, in your Mega Man 3 list, you forgot another Robot Master. You forgot Snake Man. But then again, Snake Man could probably just get squeezed in between Shadow Man or something. Yeah. Anyway, Crash Bomber. This weapon is actual shit. Kind of. But not the worst weapon. It's not the worst weapon in the series. It is useful for certain scenarios. Anyway, now time for probably the most unfair Mega Man stage ever. Quick Man. This music. And they just give you a free one-up here, because they know this stage is hell to get through. Okay, so that's your order? Nice. Ow. So here's why the stage sucks. Well, it doesn't really suck, it's just pain. Force beams. Those things are instant death. If you touch them, you die. See? Oh. Okay, when I pause, the screen just goes completely black for a second. Nice. I got an energy tank and a 1-up. Thank you. Anyway, here, the room gets dark. But then we got these hotheads here, which also appear in the Mega Man remake, Mega Man Powered Up, for some reason. Why do they appear in a Mega Man 1 remake? Come on. There we go. Whee! I played Powered Up. No. Yeah, see, this room is hell. You have to be fucking fast, or else you die. Like so. Ow, and even if you are fast, the game can still just tell you to get fucked. It ain't fun. Yeah, see, this rewind feature is useful. I don't care if it's cheating. I don't like this stage. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Genuinely, those force beams are just a pain in the ass to deal with. Also, these Sniper Joes are going to be a pain in the ass, too. Because you can respawn them fairly easily. Ah. Oh. 1-up. Give. I've got 5 lives. Because 0 technically counts as a number, so I've got 5 lives. Anyway. This is probably going to be one of the only times where Crash Man's weapon is going to see use, outside of one other instance in the Wily stages. So this is Quick Man. His weapon is the Quick Boomerang, and he is fucking fast. Oh my gosh. No, I missed my weapon shot. No, I'm just gonna use Mega Buster until I need to absolutely use Time Stopper. I hate you, Quick Man. Tough bosses is the understatement of a century. Good lord, this guy is sporadic. Basically, imagine something like Galactonite from Kirby. Galactonite may or may not have been inspired by Quick Man to be as dangerously unpredictable. Yeah, Quick Boomerangs literally act as boomerangs. They can come back. Okay. Flash Stopper. See? It runs out super fast, but it kills Quick Man. There we go. See? Look at that. Well, that being said, that's all 8 Robot Masters. Yeah, for whatever reason, Mega Man only had 6 Robot Masters. The remake, Powered Up, gave us, 2 extras. Yes, finally. All 8 Robot Masters are defeated, so with that we get Quick Boomerang. is a solid enough weapon, but Metal Blade is just better. This one also has a lot of energy. Anyway, let's go to the stage select. Oh, never mind, there's no stage select. Once you complete all 8 Robot Masters, you just go straight to Wily. I mean, you won't even be able to go back to the stages to begin with. Once you complete them, you complete them. Anyway, there's Wily's iconic capsule. And this is the first time we get to see his castle. Or fortress. So here we go. And now one of the most iconic themes in gaming. Like, if you don't call this theme iconic, then you've been living under a rock for the past however many years you've been alive. Sorry. Yes, it's literally the best Wily theme. That's because it's the only one that really matters. Flash in the Dark is also pretty good. But I think you're referring to We're the Robots. Because We're the Robots is iconic as shit. Like, if this one isn't iconic, then that one is. You did stutter, Cappy. I'm sorry, you're just wrong. Never played a Mega Man game, and even I've heard this theme. Yeah, damn straight, even Mike knows what this game is. Or this theme is. You're based. What do you mean that's it? Cappy, do you want to get headbutted? No. No stabbing me, Cappy. Absolutely no stabbing me. I did not allow you to stab me. You will not jump over me. I will just jump on you. I can jump, you know. Okay, but anyway. Here we go. Oh wait, lights warning. Oh yeah, that's right, Cappy makes a good point, because, y'all, if you are epileptic, I hope you guys aren't epileptic, but, there's a little section here where, there will be some flashing lights. You just spent 13,270 points, oh good lord. Cappy, why are you gambling? Okay. You better win. What the hell even was the prediction? I didn't read it. Screw it, I'm just gonna... Can I see it? No? Whatever. Yeah, let's go gambling. Okay. I'll just get Quick Dance Weapon, why not? I want to show it off. So here we go. We gotta start moving. And as we're moving, it starts auto-scrolling. And oh dear god, it's a dragon! Yeah, so this is Mecha Dragon. I didn't die. You did not see that. Die. Oh my god. Yeah, that part is very seizure intensive, so if I cause a seizure, I'm sorry. I am not going to be held liable for that shit. Yeah, Mike, you should really try playing a Mega Man game. It's hard as hell, but they can be fun at times. Anyway, just like in, the original Mega Man, you don't have your weapon energy refilled between Wily stages. Anyways, they require you to refill your energy with those pellets. And here, you need item 2. They can give me an energy tank if I stay on there a little longer. I will take the energy tank, thank you. I don't want to use up my crash bombs. And they allow me to just generously refill this by 18 points. Not the whole way, but close enough. Okay, I'm not gonna get that one up or that E-tank, but it's okay. Anyway, another hallway filled with moles. I hate this. Mega Man 3 comes around and I'm grabbing my Switch and we're gonna have a real high stakes battle. Oh god. Yeah, we can do that at one point, Cappers. We can do that. And good lord, I am just eating through my Metal Blade energy. This ain't good. This is a great way to just... we can game share, that's how. Wow. I've got 2 extra lives here. A 3rd extra life. I can just get extra lives as crazy as I want. I can just get extra lives like crazy. And oh god, these things again. And now we need item 3 once more. Fun fact, you can see the chain from this thing all the way down there at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, this section just requires a bit of patience. Ow. Now those things, they fuck you up if you take damage. Whee! You know what, because I need the HP, I'm just gonna go get this real quick. Because I'm pretty sure we're about to see the boss. Yep, here it is. Here we go. I don't want to use the bubbles yet. I'd rather use the metal blades. Okay. Okay. Huzzah! Huzzah! I did it. Next up, the music starts to get a little more somber. They require you to use crash bombs to get that stuff, but I don't want to do that, so... I'll just fill up Metal Blade again, just in case. Anyway, right here is an underwater section. Uh-oh. And right there, this is the only time in the game where you see these giant fish enemies. I don't remember their names. Anyway, we get to fall down. Whee! And then the spikes spread out, and... there we go. Easy. And the music just gets more and more high-pitched as time goes on. Alright. Next up is yet another boss. We're using the quick boomerangs again. It's Gutsman! Oh. He is weak to quick boomerang, though. And yet another seizure warning. Yeah, it's the Guts tank. Probably based off of Guts Man. Probably. Who knows? But yeah. Guts tank is crazy. Alright, here we go. Oh, this ain't quite the last zone. Whatever can you mean based off of Guts Man? He's just based off of Guts Man. Yeah, this is a stage that's terrible, Cappy, not stage 3. Stage 3 was nothing. This one, though, this one is actually a pain in the ass. You just want to talk to him. You just want to talk to him. You just want to talk to him. What are you doing, Cappy? Yeah, so the main gimmick of this stage is that there are, platforms that aren't actually platforms. See? Oh, God. And now Cappy and Sky want to kill whoever made this stage. No! Put the knives away. I did not allow you to use the knives yet. You're not allowed to use— oh, fuck. I hate this. I fucking hate this. There we go. Now I got the timing right. And then they put you over death spikes. Fun fact. You can just use bubble lead. So there's an invisible platform right there. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm using the bubbles. I'm not getting that E-tank, not worth it. Then we just got a long corridor. I'll understand why, Cappy. Oh no, I understand why you two hate the stage. I fully understand the hate. Even I hate it. Hence why I was correcting Cappy earlier, saying it's not stage 3 that you should be mad at. At least I assume I told him that. Oh yeah, no. The boss is another story altogether. I've been specifically avoiding using the crash bombs up until this stage. Oh, that scared me. Yeah, see, that's kind of the problem with this stage. If you do not have crash bombs, you are literally unable to beat the boss. No, you actually only get 7 ammunition, Cappy. Slight correction there. You only get 7, not 8. So it's even less. Yeah, that one's also just a pain in the ass. But I'll talk about those once I get to it, Cappy, so let's not spoil it yet. Oh, never mind. We already spoiled the major part, but it's whatever. Yeah, so, spoiler alert, you literally cannot damage this boss or the final boss with pretty much all weapons. Now this one, this Sniper Joe specifically, oh, that one's a pain in the ass. Because if you're going on a no damage run, you're screwed. If they remake this game like they did with Mega Man Powered Up, they're gonna have to completely redesign the stages. Anyway, this boss is a pain in the ass. So, specifically, you can only destroy certain blocks. Because I do not want to die, not only can I... Wait. I used 2 E-tanks. So here's the thing. I have to not miss any of these shots. This is the only thing able to hurt these bosses. The explosion or the bomb itself doesn't really matter how you hit it, you just gotta hit it. And here's the thing, since you've only got 7 shots, you have to destroy some of these, platform things. Ah. And Mega Man is just flickering like crazy right now. Hey, look at that! I can save some Crash Bomb energy, which is actually freaking mandatory. I'm just gonna use that. Shoot a Crash Bomb. Now I've got a Crash Bomb here. And there we go. I gotta try Mega Mari. Yeah, I've seen that before, as it turns out. Looks pretty freaking hard. Anyway, with that being said, that boss is hell. Mega Mari is like a Mega Man fan game of some kind, and it's kind of a bullet hell Touhou style game. Anyway, here we are, the rematch room. Yeah, Touhou plus Mega Man. See, I knew what it was. I watched a YouTuber play it. Anyway, unlike in Mega Man 2 has a capsule room, where you just have all these capsules here. And you get to refight each of the bosses one by one. So, here's Heatman without his weakness. He's honestly not that bad. But I am taking a lot of... No, I'm not gonna rewind. How many lives do I have again? I've got 6 lives. I can survive a couple of these. Okay, I don't know how to dodge that first shot. Oh, God. Yeah, see, the thing with Heatman is that I don't really know exactly when he's gonna, you know, charge at me. So, like... I'm just rusty as hell. Okay? I'm rusty. I gotta shake all this rust off. Okay, there we go. Managed to dodge that. No, but I'm not dodging that. No. I hate this. I hate this. Okay. All of your points are on the line. Well, that just sounds like a you issue, not my issue. Just kidding, I love you, Cappy. The prediction will be nuh-uh. How about fuck you, Cappy? Nope. Yeah. Screw you. I win. Ha! Okay, anyway. Next boss. Airman. His patterns are just as annoying as ever. How about I curse the internet? No. Bad, Cappy. No cursing the internet. If you curse the internet, then, you're gonna die. Just kidding. Okay. Woodman. I am unintentionally doing a Buster-only run of, all these bosses. I don't really... The only one that I truly despise, I guess, would be Quickman. Quickman is a pain in the ass to deal with. No, I will not use Metal Man's weapon on him. Use it on Metal Man. Oh, use it. Yeah. No, I was going to do that. Whichever one that is. Alright, here we go. Bubble Lead. Or Bubble Man, not Bubble Lead. Well, yeah, Bubble Lead. Honestly, I'd say this guy is somehow even easier because, you can jump as high as you want without needing to worry about the spikes on the ceiling. What's good? I'm gonna... No. Ow. Alright, here we go. I also forgot the E-Tanks. I don't want to use my E-Tanks unless it's an absolute emergency. And since I've got so many lives already, I don't need to worry. Anyway, here's Quickman, who is also immune to Metal Blade. I'm pretty sure he's easier here than, in his stage, since it's a flat, since the flat arena this time. No. No. Die. Yeah, I'm using the weaknesses this time, especially against Quickman. I don't like him that much. Next up? It's Crash Man! Oh. You just decided to jump at me like that. Yeah, see, this is why Air Shooter is useful against Crash Man. Boo. See, look at that. I healed up almost completely now. Okay, these next two bosses are weak to Metal Blade. So yeah, Metal Man takes 2 hits to his own fucking weapon. Pathetic. Metal Blade is so good it fucks up its owner. And just like Quickman, who you know, ow, who has a flat arena, Flashman is just as easy. Anyway, we got 1 extra capsule here. It's Wily Machine 2! No. No. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Now, this part, I need to use the crash bomb. I think. Nope, apparently not. I swear to God, I could use a crash bomb to just one-shot the boss. I should just use a fucking E-tank, shouldn't I? Okay. Now I can call this an emergency to use an E-tank. I'm gonna die. Wow. Ha. Wow. There we go. Pain in the ass, but it's over. Whee! And like I said, I'm pretty sure that if you time Crash Bomb just right, you can just one-shot it. But anyway, that's not actually the end. We got one more area. And there's no music here. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. We got little droplets of what appear to be blood just dripping. Anyway, this boss, just like the Stage 4 boss, requires you to have bubble lead. In here, we see Wily. But he's actually an alien! Oh dear God! Yeah, so the alien, it's only weak to bubble lead. It also hits fucking hard. Like, wait, well the shots themselves don't hit that hard. Yeah. If you touch the alien itself, then, like, it takes down half your health, I think. Pretty sure. Now, because I'm stupid, I'm going to quickly show off why you don't hit it with any other weapon. You instantly heal up all of his HP. So, with that being said, let me get back to where I was. Ow. Use my last E-tank. See, this is why I saved my E-tanks, y'all. I had my reasons for saving them. I'm gonna die anyway. No. When? I don't want to die. No. I don't like this. At 1 HP too. Oh, there we go. It's dead. Oh, he wasn't an alien. He was just controlling a freaking hologram. Great. Great. Okay. Thank you, Wily, for lying to us. I thought aliens were real. And just like with the original Mega Man, he's, on the ground begging for forgiveness. Wily, why do you continue to do this? Remind you of Scott Pilgrim. Anyway, we get this little cutscene where we see all the seasons: autumn, winter, and they have Mega Man changing his colors. They also have spring, which has quick boomerang. That's cool. And then rain. It's raining down. Nice. And there's his helmet. Anyway, that's that for Mega Man 2. Number 9 is Metal Man. Number 10 is Air Man. Yeah, we don't start at number 7. It's number 9. Number 11 is Bubble Man. Number 12 is Quick Man. Number 13 is Crash Man. Number 14 is Flash Man. Imagine how tough the adventure of Mega Man 2 is for making Mega Man almost kill Wily. Oh god. Number 15 is Heat Man. Where's the payout? Sky, give him the payout. And number 16 is Woodman. No, it's all good, Sky. It's all good. But yeah. I defeated Wily. Dang, 13,000 goes to Cappy. And Mike or Snoopy. Very nice. Average. Nice. Thank you for playing. Presented by Capcom USA. Anyway, with that being said, wow. That was Mega Man 2. So we've got the whole database here. We've got Anko. Yeah, these things have weird names. Kaminari Goro. I'm pretty sure these are like the Japanese names. And it's weak to Leaf Shield. Cuckoo. Okay, so it's actually weak to Crash Man's weapon. Claw is weak to the Buster. Karog. Goblin. I would have never guessed that to be called a goblin. Shrink. Yep, weak to Metal Blade. Shotman. Squirm. Sniper Armor. Springer. Tanashi. Chanky Maker. Yeah, you remember Chankies from Mega Man? Well, here's the Maker. Tellies. That's what they're called, okay. I forgot the name. Neometal. Baton. Okay, I think I got this name close, but not correct. Pyrobot. Big fish. It's weak to quick boomerang. That's hilarious. Yeah. It only appears from 2 pits in the Wily stages. Pippies! Yeah, they're called Pippies. Flyboy. Press. Friender. Not Hot Dog? Really? It would have been called Hot Dog. Blocky. Matasaburo. Mole. Monking. Robbit. M445. Mecha Dragon. Pico Kun. Guts Tank. Boo Beam Trap. Wily Machine 2, and the Alien. And then we got all the Robot Masters. Crash Man is weak to Air Shooter, Metal Man, Quick Boomerang, technically, and Metal Blade. Flash Man to Metal Blade, Quick Man to Time Stopper, Bubble Man to Metal Blade, Wood Man to Atomic Fire, Air Man to the Leaf Shield, and Heat Man to Bubble Lead. Okay. Well, that being said, I think I have a little bit extra time for starting another game, but I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Yeah, so let's play Mega Man 3. This one came out 2 years after Mega Man 2, in 1990. Now, I've heard some mixed things about this game. Some people love it, some people hate it. Anyway, this introduced something else that's iconic. Mega Man's head in the center, and his eyes will follow you around. So, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go after the first, Robot Master. Top Man. Every Mega Man game just sounds a little different, and I like that. Anyway, here's something new that Mega Man can do. He can slide! Also, good lord, I'm already dying. I'm in the first stage! I can't die yet. Well, I can, but I'm not allowed to die. I don't think I have the permission to die. Anyway, I'm just gonna re-heal. Okay. Whee! Oh, and we get introduced to Mega Man's new partner, Rush. Which kind of becomes the new iconic platform maker. Not really a platform maker. It's the new buddy. So here's how Rush works. You spawn him, you jump on him, and boom, he springs you up. Anyway, there is an extra life up there. Yeah, those enemies, they only take 3 hits to kill. They're intimidating, but they're not, like, really hard. And more metals! And I got an extra life already. Holy crap. Oh look, kitty! I'm allergic to you. I'm gonna start sneezing. Achoo. Die. Thank you. That's not the last time we're gonna see Kitty. Also, he shoots yarn balls. Because cats love yarn. Anyway, you don't want to you don't want to destroy the yarn balls, because they will, start spawning like little flea monsters. And it gets annoying pretty fast, so yeah. More bottomless spikes, more platforming, etc., etc. Yeah, we're still at the point where the games are still not extremely detailed. Well, oh, pets. Yay, I get more pets. Whee! Anyway, fun fact, you cannot actually slide into the boss doors. It just stops you right before the boss door. So, that being said, Top Man. He's pretty easy, not going to lie. He shoots his tops out at you. You can get like 2 to 3 shots off on him. He goes invincible for a second. Okay, that was just me fucking up. I just wanted to defeat him. Okay. Well, that's Top Man down. And we get a little weapon get animation. And we get a new weapon. So Top Man's weapon is Top Spin. Easy peasy. Top Man's weapon is kind of interesting. I'll show it to you in the next stage, but next up is Shadow Man. Ow. Those things are annoying. Could have done better. Oh! We also get a new addition in the form of, Proto Man. So whenever he gets close to you, he starts jumping at you. Every time he jumps up in the air, he shoots 2 shots. He's kind of easy, not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Now comes this section of the stage. Where you're pretty much blind and you don't know where to jump next because of that thing up there. If you are able to defeat it, then you can see. But if you can't defeat it, well, you're kind of screwed. We got little grenade enemies. That's fun. Whee! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How did you avoid all those shots? No. Also, I should probably show off Top Man's weapon. So every time you're in midair, you can just spin. It's pretty cool. Anyway, these things, they are annoying as hell. They fall down and, they can deal damage to you. No. Wah. Sometimes you may not want to jump over to the next platform right away. And now we've got dragonflies. Shadow Man, why do you have dragonflies in your stage? Speaking of Shadow Man, you kinda gotta take damage in order to use his weakness against him. So Shadow Man, that was kind of half intentional. Because I want to show off just how ridiculous Top Man's weapon is against Shadow Man. Can't slide into it, but I can do this. Oh my god, I used up all the energy. Look at that. I just used up, like, pretty much all the energy in a single shot. Oh, we how the frick did I do that? How did I do that? Explain this to me, chat. I guess you just don't want to hold it down too long. Just tap the damage button. Jesus. Never said I was a master at this game. I just said I did. Okay. Alright. Shadow Blade and Rush Marine. Yeah. Shadow Blade is basically Metal Blade, but not quite as good. You can still aim it in 8 directions, but it doesn't have as much ammunition, and it comes back to you. Still a decent weapon all around, but not as good, to put it simply. Anyway, next up, Sparkman. I like this music. But then again, I like pretty much all Mega Man music. So it doesn't mean much. Anyway, we're on the first floor of this establishment. So every time you get under one of those things, they shoot out 8 little spark shots in 8 directions. How can you guys beat Mega Man? Patience and skill, my dearest Sky. Also, Sky, you've got a Nintendo Switch. I'm able to, like, not game share it to you, but I can, like, allow you to have access to this game without you having to pay a single dime. Pretty convenient. No, you don't have a skill issue, it's just you have skills in different areas, Sky. It's all good. Anyway, now 3rd floor. Whee! Ah. Basement level 10. Good lord. I fell so far down. Get better at Sonic. Fair enough. And there's nothing wrong with being better at a specific game than another person. For me personally, I suck at Sonic the Hedgehog. I literally played Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis NSO. Never again. Okay, maybe I'll do it again at one point, but I don't care for Sonic. Okay? Anyway, next up is Sparkman. He is weak to Shadow Blade, technically. Yeah, see, this boss is very similar, or this weapon is very similar to Metal Blade, but not identical. Anyway, that's Sparkman. He's pretty easy with his weakness. Alright, Spark Shock. I'm just gonna say it right now, Spark Shock might actually be one of the worst weapons in the series, because, well, first and foremost, it doesn't do any damage. It does temporarily paralyze enemies, but that's all it does. You cannot damage enemies, and you can't just switch out to another weapon to damage the enemies either, so, yeah. Oh, it's not just weak, it's pathetic. Anyway, I think I'll go after Snake Man next. Oh my god, why the frick are the Mega Man games full of so much good music? Seriously. I love all this music. It's so fitting. So, these snake enemies, every time they blink, that means they're about to shoot at you. And it goes same with the mini-boss here. As soon as it blinks, you know it's gonna shoot at you, I think. Anyway, it was easy. Thing is, they don't shoot at you if you're behind it. So, like, if you're behind it, you're safe. Bah. Then come these, enemies. They're, they're basically pole jumpers. Also, I'm pretty sure these things are called Hammer Joes. They just swing their, they swing that thing at you, and it's, basically a hammer. Up here, we got these mystery tanks, which are not that useful, not gonna lie. Oh, whatever. Alright, snake mini-boss again. I shouldn't be getting too close to that thing, then. No. Bad. He just fell down. Stop. Alright. And now we've got cloud platforms that appear from these pillars. Very nice. And then we got those cloudy bullets, which basically remind me of bullet bills. If you shoot at them, they just fly at you really fast. See? I almost died. Didn't die. Alright, next up is Snake Man. Very similarly to, Spark Man, he is weak to Shadow Blade. Well, kind of weak. Truth be told, his real weakness is, Needle Man's weapon. But I don't have Needle Man's weapon, so I'm gonna improvise. Oh, now you're shooting your snakes out. There we go. Da-da-da! Woo! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You got the search snake. Alright. Here we go. The Gemini Man. Gemini Man is also weak to search snake, so that's very convenient. Honestly, this weakness order is a little all over the place, sort of. Anyway, this stage is very pretty. Ow. Penguins just throwing their eggs at me. I don't like that. Stop. And then these things can be a bit annoying, especially if they're too high up for your Mega Buster to shoot at. Ah, fudge. Stop. Ah, man. Blah. And hello, Proto Man. No fight? Thank you. You let me in. How nice of him. Actually, I'm gonna reverse, because I want to get that 1-up. And get that, okay. Nice. Wow. Hey, a 1-up, thank you. Yeah, so we got all of these, pretty blocks that are just lighting up in all these different colors. Very nice. Kinda reminds me of Flashman in a way. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. Hello? Did I just slow down while I was sliding? That's crazy. Anyway. Up here we got a little mini-boss of some kind, which just shoots penguins out at you. It's pretty easy. You just shoot its eyes a few times and, it dies. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Rush Coil. Alright, now this is where, Rush Marine is used. Rush Marine is exclusive to this game and the following game, because it's a, well, it's basically a submarine. Rush becomes a submarine. The dog can do anything! Okay, and I got an extra E-tank. Alright, with that being said... Oh look, we've got the big eye of, Mega Man 3. Very nice. Even though I'm not gonna need this, I'm just gonna fill up Rush Marine a little. Anyway, let's go after Gemini Man. His weapon of choice is the Gemini Laser. A very, random weapon, so to speak. Anyway, he spawns a clone of himself. Once he gets to, like, the halfway... okay. Once he gets halfway down in HP, the clone disappears. And then you just fight him 1v1. Fun. There we go. Easy. Da-da-da! Whee! Fun. Yar. Anyway, I think I have time for... Maybe I'll do all 3 of these? I don't know. Let me see how I feel after Needle Man. I hate needles. So I fucking hate this guy. So I want to kill him. Oh look, we got a hedgehog. Only Sky were here right now. He'd be happy. But he'd be very unhappy that I'm killing it, because he doesn't want me to kill the hedgehog. Wow, okay. Anyway, Needleman's stage is just... it's fine. I don't really think I don't think the music is as iconic as some of these other stages, but it's not terrible or anything. His weapon's decent at the very least. Ah. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I am just blitzing through it, trying to get through it fast. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, that's the main gimmick of this stage, needles that just pop up from the ceiling. Nope. I don't like that. Stay there. Yeah. Die. Thank you, man. Now, let's get this guy out of the way. I could have died. I didn't die. Now for Needleman. I am going to just let myself get a new life because... yeah, I don't feel like going against him with only 2 HP. So, Gemini Laser is his weakness. So as soon as you shoot Gemini Laser, it just goes around randomly. You can't shoot another one until this one disappears or hits the target. Come on and hit him already. I hate this. No. I like how the music in reverse just sounds so weird. I want to restart. Okay. Oh, there we go. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. I don't like wasting time. Gah. I should really be studying these boss patterns more. But it's okay. Wow. Okay, but TBH, I think I'm going to just call it here for the day. Who can I raid, though? I want to raid someone. I want to raid a user. Let me just do this really quick. I think I'm going to raid make sure I know what to do. Right, well, I am going to raid Kira Kairado, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. And with that being said, I shall see you all next time, so have a nice night,
Peace out, everybody.